Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Luminara, there existed a magnificent forest known as the Enchanted Grove. This forest was renowned for its magical flora and radiant creatures, but its most wondrous inhabitant was the moonflower, a delicate blossom that bloomed only under the light of the full moon. The moonflower was said to possess extraordinary powers. It could heal wounds, lift spirits, and even grant a single wish to anyone with a pure heart. The guardian of the Enchanted Grove was a gentle and wise old fairy named Ilaria. She had devoted her life to protecting the moonflower, ensuring that its magic remained untarnished. However, one fateful night, a dark shadow fell over Luminara. An evil sorceress named Morgoth, driven by greed and a hunger for power, sought to seize the moonflower and exploit its magic for her own dark purposes. Ilaria was deeply troubled. She knew that if Morgoth succeeded, not only would the moonflower's magic be corrupted, but the entire Enchanted Grove, and indeed the land of Luminara, would fall into darkness. Desperate to protect the moonflower, Ilaria made a decision. She would entrust its safety to a brave and kind-hearted child, one who could outwit Morgoth and ensure the flower's magic remained pure. In a nearby village, nestled on the edge of the Enchanted Grove, lived a young girl named Lyra. Lyra was known for her boundless curiosity and her compassionate nature. She had always been drawn to the Enchanted Grove, often wandering its edges and marveling at its beauty. One evening, as the full moon rose high in the sky, Lyra ventured into the forest, drawn by an inexplicable pull. As she wandered deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden blade bathed in silver moonlight. At its center stood the moonflower, its petals glowing softly like the light of 1,000 stars. Lyra was mesmerized by its beauty and approached it with reverence. Ilaria, who had been watching over the moonflower, emerged from the shadows. "Greetings, dear child," she said. "I am Ilaria, the guardian of this forest. The moonflower you see before you holds great magic and must be protected from the clutches of darkness." Lyra listened intently as Ilaria explained Morgoth's nefarious plans and the danger that loomed over the Enchanted Grove. "I need your help," Ilaria continued. "You must take the moonflower to a safe place where Morgoth cannot find it. But first, you must prove your worth through 3 trials that test your courage, kindness, and wisdom." Lyra nodded resolutely. "I will do whatever it takes to protect the moonflower and save Luminara." Trial 1, the Courage of the Heart. The first trial took Lyra to the Whispering Woods, where she encountered a fearsome creature known as the Shadow Beast. It was said that the Shadow Beast was a manifestation of fear itself, preying on the insecurities of those who faced it. As Lyra approached the beast, she felt a shiver of fear. But she remembered the stories her grandmother had told her about facing fears with bravery. With a deep breath, Lyra stepped forward and spoke calmly to the beast, expressing her courage and determination. Her pure heart and fearless demeanor caused the Shadow Beast to dissipate, proving her courage. Trial 2, the Kindness of the Soul. The second trial brought Lyra to a sunlit meadow where a group of magical creatures were in distress. Their home had been flooded by a sudden, enchanted rainstorm, and they were struggling to keep their young ones safe and dry. Lyra immediately set to work. She used her cloak to shelter the young creatures, gathered fallen branches to build makeshift shelters, and even sang soothing lullabies to calm the frightened ones. The creatures, grateful for her kindness and selflessness, helped her find the hidden path to the next trial. Trial 3, the Wisdom of the Mind. The final trial took Lyra to an ancient library hidden within the heart of the Enchanted Grove. The library was filled with dusty tomes and scrolls, and in the center was an ancient book with a complex riddle inscribed on its cover. To proceed, Lyra had to solve the riddle, which spoke of the balance between light and dark, and the harmony of the world. Lyra pondered the riddle carefully, drawing upon her knowledge and experiences. She remembered Ilaria's teachings and the stories of balance between good and evil. With a moment of insight, she deciphered the riddle, unlocking the way to the final chamber where the moonflower's magic would be safeguarded. With the trials complete, Ilaria appeared once more. "You have proven yourself worthy of protecting the moonflower. Its magic is now entrusted to you. Keep it safe, and it will guide you through the darkness." Lyra took the moonflower and began her journey to a hidden sanctuary, guided by the light of the flower and the wisdom Ilaria had imparted. Morgoth, sensing the moonflower's presence, pursued Lyra with dark magic and cunning traps. But Lyra's bravery, kindness, and wisdom saw her through each challenge. Finally, Lyra reached the sanctuary, a secluded grove surrounded by ancient trees and illuminated by a soft, ethereal light. She planted the moonflower in the center of the grove, where its magic would be protected from Morgotha's grasp. As the moonflower bloomed once more, its light spread across the land, restoring balance and harmony to Luminara. The Enchanted Grove flourished, and the kingdom of Verdantia was saved from darkness. Lyra returned to her village, celebrated as a hero. The tale of her bravery and the moonflower's magic became a cherished legend, inspiring others to face their own trials with courage, kindness, and wisdom. And so, the land of Luminara thrived under the gentle light of the moonflower, a symbol of hope and the enduring power of a pure heart. The Enchanted Grove remained a place of wonder, forever safeguarded by the legacy of a brave young girl who protected the last moonflower.